Reasons why the United States lost the Vietnam conflict. Major reason number one by most historians. They underestimated the tenacity and organization of the North Vietnamese and their members in the South, the NLF, or also known as the Viet Cong. Even though they dropped more bombs during the Vietnam conflict than their entire duration of World War II, the Americans could not stop the movement of troops, supplies, reinforcements, all along the Ho Chi Minh Trail. Remembering, ladies and gentlemen, that our bombs were being dropped inside South Vietnam, and Ho Chi Minh was traveling in Laos and Cambodia with teeny tiny fingers delivering the supplies. The North Vietnamese were very people. They were the ones that utilized the ideas of each individual being important to the war. Not just those who were fighting in the war, but knew the importance of the general population, the peasants. They overlooked that. The South Vietnamese and the United States overlooked the importance of the general population. Support. By the time we were 2-3 years in, the United States people did not support the war any longer. They just felt that we had no right to be there and we needed to bring everyone home. Troop efficiency. There was a serious issue with substance abuse within the military men and women. There were extremely high desertion rates. People were just leaving. You had time servers. In other words, the people who knew exactly how many days they had to lay low and not do anything until they were able to be released from their tours of duty. No matter what the United States could give them, okay, they could not remove the fundamental beliefs of the strength of the individual person. Remembering, ladies and gentlemen, that most of Vietnam were Buddhists, and the Buddhists highly believe in the sanctity of the person and the importance of the individual as a whole. The United States overlooked that completely. They thought that by giving them material possessions, by giving them material items, they could win them over and in turn have them on our side. Only to realize in the end that is not what happened. The United States was not prepared with numbers. They've never fought in a jungle perspective before. They had no idea what they were getting into, and it showed. With number 1, morale, number 2, troop loss, and number 3, the inefficiency. And finally, the Viet Cong's resourcefulness. The tunnels say it all. Being able to have a complete city below ground while everyone else is trying to fight here, you can't beat it. Those are primarily the 8 core reasons that historians have finally agreed upon for the reasoning behind the inability of the United States to come out victorious in the Vietnam conflict.